I'm Jeff Foxworthy. It's time to play Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Let's meet your classmates. We've got Alicia, Lewis,
All right.
George,
Yes.
Juliet,
Yeah.
and Jeremy.
Let's go.
All right, here's our next player.
I'm ready.
All right, let me tell you how to play the game. Up on the board are going to be 10 subjects. Questions range from first grade through the fifth grade. Your first correct answer is worth $1,000. If you get the 10th question correct, it is worth $500,000. If you do answer all 10 questions correctly, we give you an opportunity to answer an additional grade school question, and if you get it right, you'll win $1 million. Remember, if at any point the pressure gets to be too high, you can take the money that you've bankrolled up to that point, and you can drop out of our little school. Let me tell you how your classmates can help you. You have 2 cheats. You may peek at your classmates' paper. If you like their answer, you can go with it, or you can go with your own. You have 1 copy, which means you must take the answer that your classmate has written down. And once during the game, they can save you, which means if you have the wrong answer, but your classmate has the right answer, you're saved, you get to keep the money and advance in the game. And finally, if at any point during the test it proves to be too much, you can drop out of school and take the money that you've bankrolled. You can only use each cheat once, and when they're gone, you won't be able to get any help from your classmates for the rest of the game, so use them wisely. You can drop out of school at any time and take whatever money you've earned. But before you can walk away with the loot, you have to tell the whole world that you are not smarter than a fifth grader. Is it a deal?
Yes.
Then let's get going. Pick a classmate and let's get started.
Me.
I'd rather start
I'm going to go with
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Here are the subjects for today's game. Science, art, spelling, grammar, music, math, U.S. history, measurements,
Sounds like we got some
physical
good subjects
science,
here.
world geography. All right, let's find out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Pick a subject.
We're gonna kick things off here with science.
Okay, for $1,000, here's the question.
Which of the following foods has seeds inside? Tomato. Lock it in.
I feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
There you go. You're locked in. You got that one right.
Yes!
You've got your classmate up here with you. Pick a subject.
Now we are going to do grammar.
Okay. The $2,000 question is...
What is the opposite of the word desire? Desire is like a want.
Jeremy has locked in his response.
Desire is want. So desire is like a want, and then need is yeah, I'm gonna go with need.
Locking in.
I'm gonna lock it in. But I'm
There
also
you go.
thinking
You're
like
locked
this.
in. I know I asked the question a long time ago, but your answer still isn't right.
No!
That it is
No! Aw, man.
Let's see if your classmate knows this stuff any better than you do. Nice job by your classmate. Nice save.
Yep, it's this.
Excellent.
You've got $2,000. You were just saved by somebody who has to raise their hand to go to the bathroom.
Thank you so much, buddy.
It's time to call a new classmate to the podium.
Me.
George.
It's you and me, George.
Yes.
Pick another subject.
Let's do math.
Okay, for $5,000, here is the question.
A decagon has how many sides? We
Your
know each
classmate
side-
is locked in
10
already.
sides. Because we know an octagon has 8, so 10
I
sides.
feel good about
and
this
we're
one.
going to
I'm
lock
locking in,
it.
Jeff.
There you go, you're locked in. You've got $5,000.
Awesome.
Pick another subject.
Let's do an art question now.
All right, for $10,000, may we see the
When
question,
you
please?
mix equal amounts of blue and red paint, what color do you get? You get purple. Lock it
Locking in.
You are now locked in. That is correct.
Awesome.
It's time to pick another classmate.
Me.
Let's do Lewis.
I'm going to pick Lewis.
Come on up, Lewis.
Yes.
Pick your next subject.
We're gonna do spelling.
Okay, this is one of the biggest questions on the board because regardless what happens the rest of the game, the least you can win is $25,000. Which letter starts the most months?
Which letter starts the most months? Alright. So, we have
Your
J.
classmate is locked
So
in
J
already.
starts January and July. So J. S starts September. Only one. M starts March and May. Again, which letter starts the most months? So right now it seems to be equal between J and M. But let's repeat it just to be sure.
Which letter starts the most months?
The most months, yes. So,
Mr. Foxworthy, this is getting boring.
oh, J. Oh, that's right, J. For June. So January, June, and July. And then M starts March and May. Only September starts with E, and no month begins with E. So J,
Locking
we're going
in.
to lock it in.
Okay, there it is. Your answer's locked in. You've got $25,000.
Woohoo!
This subject must be your specialty. Pick your next subject.
Let's do measurements. This will be
Okay.
a freebie
No matter
question,
what
too.
happens, you've got $25,000. It's almost like a freebie question because if you get it wrong, the worst thing that can happen to
On a
you
map,
is you
if
walk
1
away
inch
with the
equals
exact
15
amount of
miles,
money that you have right
How
now.
long would 100
Lewis has locked in his response.
So every 15 miles would be, so let's see. So 15, 30, 45, 60. So every 60 miles would be 4 inches for 60 miles. So then it would be 8 inches for 120. So
Come on. I know this one.
So if I remember, it's 8. So I'm gonna go 1.5 feet. Yeah, 1.5 feet. And we're gonna lock that
I
in.
feel good about this one. I'm locking in, Jeff.
Because then if you do 6 times 3, that would be
There you go. You're locked in. You're going
Yeah,
for
because that-
$50,000. That is incorrect.
Ah!
And I was just thinking it now,
Oh
too.
no!
15
There's your answer highlighted up there.
3/4 of a foot.
Show us the correct answer, please.
Oh, just 1 foot. Yeah, I was counting it wrong. But at least I didn't make a big mistake because I still have
We've reached the end of the line, my
$25,000,
friend.
so
You just flunked
that's
out
what
of
I walk
school.
away with
I can't
today.
believe what a moron I am.
And we will be back tomorrow.
All
to
right,
close
it is
out
time
the
to
week.
say those 8 magic
Until
words.
then,
I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
I am not smarter than a fifth grader.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you again next time.